Leader Lalu Prasad Yadav's jibe at the Prime Minister for not having a family. This theme obviously dominated the rally in Chennai, translated to Tamil. But of course, along with that, the traditional sharp attacks on the DMK, from accusing the DMK of failing in flood management but focusing on media management, to corruption, highlighting the centre's project for Tamil Nadu. The Prime Minister hit out at the DMK of family rule as well on the stage in Chennai, where, remember, the BJP has parted ways with the AIADMK in Tamil Nadu, facing the DMK head-on in these elections on its own. The question we are raising tonight, as we play those live pictures to you from Chennai, is the AIADMK, which is the principal opposition party in Tamil Nadu, getting squeezed out in this DMK versus BJP battle in Tamil Nadu. It's fascinating to observe the intricacies of this state where the BJP is a marginal player. Joining me this evening, Kovai Satyan of the AIADMK, A. Saravanan of the DMK, and Rajalakshmi Joshi, a political analyst who follows the BJP very closely. All three of you, thank you for joining us. But the question really is that in a dominant ideological battle, A. Saravanan, who is your bigger enemy? You have posed strongly as the antithesis to the BJP. In that context, is the AIADMK a bigger enemy, or is it the BJP a bigger enemy for the DMK today? Quick response from you before I go to Rajesh.
Yeah. See, there are two responses to this. On the ground, it is the AIADMK party. BJP is nowhere. Everything is just hogwash. They say we get 20% votes, we will get this number of seats, that number of seats. Is all hogwash. It cannot happen in the state of Tamil Nadu, especially when a party like the BJP, which pushes toxic Hindutva, there is no place for such a party in our state.
Okay, Saravanan, I'm taking a cue from exactly your speech, which turns around and seems to be attacking more of the BJP than it can even question the AIADMK, and hence is the question that I'm throwing. Is the AIADMK getting squeezed out in this battle? Because the DMK seems obsessed only with the BJP, not against taking on the AIADMK. And Rajalakshmi, does the BJP see this purely as talking points, or is there any real sense that on the ground the BJP can actually gain traction in a state where it has traditionally not, and really be a competitor to the AIADMK or the DMK? Rajalakshmi.
Very good evening. And like you pointed out, Mr. Saravanan actually reiterated what you were saying. So, and one more thing I found very strange in what he spoke was he again spoke about the Hindutva factor, which today the SC, the Supreme Court, has very strongly pulled up Mr. Udayanidhi Stalin for whatever statements he has made on eradicating Sanatan Dharma. So I think that the DMK needs to keep itself away from making all these kind of statements, because they are only pulling down their image. Totally, completely. So today, speaking against Sanatan Dharma or against Hindutva is not going to help you, my dear friend. It is only cutting down all your votes. Because today, see, now, especially after the Ram Mandir Pran Pratishtha, what has happened is, there has been this surge. It was a huge sentimental, a huge emotional moment, which you people lost. Because you could have been a part of a great historical moment, but which you lost. And on this premise that, you are something anti-Hindu, anti-Ram, and you are speaking about pro-Ram. Why are you getting into all this? Yeah, Mr. Saravanan, I did not interrupt you. You could have actually been a part of this entire Bharat. But why are you always into this separatism? Why are you always talking about anti-Hindutva? You don't need to get into that. So that is where you are spoiling your own prospects. And, you're entirely focusing on the BJP, and your entire narrative was about the BJP. Now, let me tell you that, now the Tamil Nadu government has constantly been... I
cannot allow the AIADMK to get squeezed out in this debate. Rajalakshmi, I'm sorry to interrupt you here, but I cannot allow the AIADMK to get squeezed out in this debate because Saravanan just wants to respond to you. You want to respond to Saravanan. Kovai Satyan, is this really the problem of Tamil Nadu at the moment? I am not again talking of grassroots politics, but definitely the traction that the BJP seems to be gaining, is it a threat for the AIADMK? Given that the Prime Minister has reached out to both, as far as M.G. Ramachandran and J. Jayalalitha are concerned, do you believe that there could be a tacit understanding. What's the AIADMK's position as far as this larger battle that's playing out in the state is concerned?
See, in the battleground, my enemy decides what weapon should I choose if I have to win over him. But the sad story and sad affairs of DMK, they don't realize that they are the pivotal point which helps BJP to gain grounds in Tamil Nadu because of their misplaced political strategies. It is not new in Tamil Nadu talking about atheism, but the way it has been communicated out and open by the Prince Mr. Udayanidhi has costed big for DMK.
BJP is a party for the upper caste Hindus. That is what we are opposing. That is the bloodline.
Response from you, is the AIADMK a foe or a friend?
So much. What?
Rajalakshmi, quick response from your final word. AIADMK is a foe or a friend in Tamil Nadu?
As far as I can see it, I think the PM is definitely trying to reach out to the AIADMK. And, the way they are looking at it, it will be good for them if the AIADMK joins them. But then they are willing to go it alone also, because very frankly, in the long run, it will help the BJP if they just focus on building up their own organization, which they are doing. And the Padayatra that Annamalai has been taking up, I think that has completely, he has been going on 235 assembly seats, so then constituencies, so then he is completely trying to connect with everybody on ground. So that is, in both the ways, in terms of organization as well as reaching out to everybody, connecting and telling them everything about whatever has been the achievements of the central government. So whatever they get, it is going to be an addition, but then it is a testing time for the DMK as well as AIADMK. And funny as it is, the Congress is completely out of question here. So, that is something that is very strange.
Okay, the Congress is completely out of question, you say. Congress is completely out of question, you say, but the BJP and DMK seems to be